since we got the Facebook and YouTube set up and ready, and you guys are also ready. I'm extremely ready as usual. Welcome you guys to another 15 Minutes Live Podcast. 欢迎大家来到我们的15 Minutes 同情学英语直播室。我是各位的主持人 John 老师，还有我们的
Hello, I'm Teddy.
Yeah, you are. Yes. 还有我们的副主持 Petty with you tonight. 那 Petty 呢，会帮我们关注在 Facebook 现在正在直播的那个背后的系统后台哈，还有我们的 YouTube 的部分。那我们看一下，今天看了一下，有一些不是我们常看到的通行家族的朋友们，非常非常欢迎你。是we see some new faces. Please feel free and enjoy your time with us, the 15 Minutes family. And usually what we do is 就跟大家稍微简单讲一下通常我们在这个通勤学英语的直播室里面呢，我们会这样，我们就会有一个主题，然后呢，最后呢会有一个分享的时间，让大家来聊一聊。然后呢，今天的主题跟大纲在哪里看呢？我们现在在置顶上面呢 ，it's pinned web link, okay? So there's a web link that's pinned up on top. You're welcome to tap on it, and please have a read, and you can follow me as I read the articles or the paragraphs and the outlines for tonight. 那今天晚上呢，各位就是我们的应该可以讲我们的冬至 special。I think we can call it the winter solstice special。Yeah， 因为明天刚好是冬至啊，所以这2周其实都对我们刚好，我们也没有刻意去 plan 去 schedule 我们的这个直播在刚好就是这样子吧，所以这个礼拜刚好是这个it's also Christmas on the weekend and also winter solstice tomorrow.And then for our session next week, it's the end of the year. So, we're closing in on 2021 really, really fast. 我们今年真的就快结束了所以今天这个 session 呢，还有下个礼拜的 session 呢，就是我们2021年的最后2个 session 啦。然后之后呢，我们就是新的一年的这个15 Minutes Live Podcast。然后到时候也欢迎大家来继续支持我们，来跟我跟 Patty 互动好的，那今天呢，我们的主题就是冬至大人的吃喝，还有传统不能做的事。好啦，其实这个说实在是 John 老师的那个小学2年级的中文不太会下标题啦because it took me a real long time to figure this out， 因为我有太多想法了可是主要的是那个想要延续我们之前有个系列嘛 ，Patty， 之前我们有讲过大人的吃喝，对不对 ？What do we eat and drink？ 我想延续那个。那刚好又是冬至啦，然后可是冬至呢又是很 traditional，it's about our Asian customs， 我们这个华人的这个传统，对不对？还有我们的不管是 culture 也好，还有这个我们的习俗啦等等。So it's about traditional and customs and the things we do at home. Maybe your family rituals, right? 我们还有家里面的这种仪式感，有些家就是常常就是一定要吃汤圆 ，OK？My mom insists.So we do have that kind of ritual. 其实我跟我弟都不太吃汤圆的啦。说实在的，我们从小没有在国外长大，是没有汤圆可以吃的，而且要买到那个汤圆很贵然后呢，要不然就是冷冻到那边已经都屑了，就是那个冷冻很久的那种都不新鲜的。你知道，其实桂冠汤圆大家在 Carrefour, if you go to Carrefour today and you buy a pack of dumplings from 桂冠。It's relatively fresh。然后如果你是坐船过去国外的那种然后可能甚至于即期品那种，你知道我们在国外就是到那个下水的时候，它就粉粉的了，它外面的皮是已经粉了。所以通常我们那个芝麻内馅呢是不会芝麻内馅的，那个煮一半就整个芝麻糊出来了。But I mean that's what can you do？ 那就是在国外你没有东西吃。You just gotta live with it, right？ 你就是要接受了所以当年是这样，所以我跟我弟就觉得，这种东西没有什么感觉。然后呢，尤其是到了年底的时候呢，外国的氛围不一样，外国都 celebrate Christmas, right？ 像我们这个礼拜可以看到说，in New Taipei at New Taipei City in Banqiao we have seen the Christmas City。现在那个新版什么耶诞城，对不对？ 我这几天也是被就是除了我们的 home 的事件以外呢，我也被这个耶诞城刷版了。就是很多朋友带小朋友去啊，然后去耶诞城啊，拍树啊，拍什么的，拍人潮啊。And yeah, I mean it's great, it's fantastic. It's really festive there. 我觉得办得非常好。那种活动办久了，就是只会变更大，或不会变更小。所以新北市就很强办这个。And so it's mostly about Christmas and not about the winter solstice. 所以通常都是圣诞节跟这个冬至就有点搭不上线了哈。就在国外都是圣诞节比较大。然后呢，我是在南非长大的，所以我们在南半球呢，其实在 Christmas 的这个时候呢，是正夏天，是要去冲浪的，是要去海边的，并不会冷。所以我们也没有那种北美的那种哇 snowy Christmas yeah jingle bell jingle bell jingle no we go surfing 没有这种 jingle bell 的东西哦，这个我们不行。So it's pretty much like in Australia and New Zealand. 所以在纽澳的纽澳有待过纽澳的朋友就知道说，其实那个南半球的那种季节性啊，跟整体的那个过节的感觉是不一样的。到 Christmas 虽然是 celebratory but it's not like that. Yeah, people go to the beach. People wear the bikinis and walk around. That's our winters. OK， 所以呢，这个正夏天在吃汤圆这件事情就很奇怪了。Right. So moving on, you guys. If you guys quickly follow the script that I actually pinned on top, 我在这边呢有。因为呢，这个冬至所以我就想说，好，那我们来看看冬至有什么有趣的事情，其实我们不知道的，除了吃汤圆以外啦，那这边呢，我找到几件事情，那有中英对照，大家可以看一下。其实有些事情还蛮有趣的。So please bear with me as I read this. 我们就一起念一下哦。So I'm going to read it in English first, and then Petty will help me, talk about it in Chinese. Petty 到时候中文的部分就轮给你了哈。
Okay.
So this is the first thing. Winter solstice is the English name for 冬至。我们讲冬至，可是英文是 winter solstice. Okay, I'll talk a little bit about winter solstice as we go on, but let's read the first piece. 冬至 is ghost festival. There is a saying in an old feng shui guide that says, when 冬至 comes, gods leave and ghosts arrive. It implies that people can give offerings to ancestors and ghosts on 冬至 to pray for the elimination of epidemics and the reduction of hunger in times of famine. In addition, 冬至 is the shortest day and the longest night. Therefore, yin energy is heavy. All right. So the first line that says, there's a saying in old feng shui guide that says, so Petty, here, feng shui. What is feng shui?
风水就是我们知道的那个风水，
对嘛？可是问题是，这个风水是谁讲的啊？我们易经有易经嘛，对不对？那个易经是有个经典，对不对？可是这个风水哪里有典故？有时候 sometimes I really wonder about that. Isn't that a thing, right? Don't you think about that? 我们都讲风水，对不对？然后好像爸妈都讲风水，那拿个风水指南来看看嘛。Where is it？我们有农民历可以看呢，农民历也没有讲说那个门不能这样开，然后
好像有其实我觉得科学一点的讲风水，其实它可以很科学看，就是你把它当成它就是一个住宅动线的一个流畅度。
But that's inside the house, though, right?
Yep.
That's inside the house. But what about in a city or maybe, in a region? Not only in a house. Yeah, or in the country, right? 因为现在我们讲冬至，它这边就讲说它是风水来说，以风水来说，冬至是什么？ Yeah, what is 冬至？冬至 is actually a ghost festival. 所以应该是阴界跟阳界的那种，他们又这样子讲，对不对？Yin and yang.
可是这件事情很奇怪耶，就是我那时候我看你写这一段的时候，我就很 confused，就是我们的 Go Festival 应该是中元节
，agree，
对，
agree，
那中元节是比较靠近夏至
，yeah，
那你在一天最热的时候，你就说鬼会来，然后你今天在一天最黑的时候，你也说鬼会来
，yeah。I mean, it comes, they come and go。
对，所以
坐电梯的，
这就很奇怪啊，就是我不知道。
But let's put it this way, Petty. There's one thing that's for sure. 如果我们讲夏至，对不对？就是solar solstice，或者是 summer solstice。Yep. OK，所以 solstice 这个字呢，就是那个最长的那个意思嘛，哈。其实呢 ，solstice 呢应该是讲我们的星球跟太阳的那个最长的比例啦，所以 winter solstice 就是冬天最长的那个冬日嘛，对不对？然后夏日呢就是我们的 solar solstice， 就是太阳最长的那一天，然后或者晚上最长的那一天，其实是这样讲。So according to this article, actually, I didn't draft this， 其实是我网络上去找的哦，我找了一些资料来看，就是一些冷知识啊。So you know, I also didn't know this. It's considered some sort of a ghost festival. 就是除了我们中元节呢，我们那个 ghost festival 真正的这个农历7月的 ghost festival 以外，今天是阴气最重的一天，因为今天的这个晚上是最长的。So we have the longest night at the winter solstice. So they're talking about yin and yang and feng shui. Okay, and obviously the second line here it says it means people can give offerings to ancestors and ghosts on 冬至 to pray for the elimination of epidemics and the longest night. 那因为呢，我们华人的传统就是对我们的祖先有非常非常高的尊重嘛。所以呢，其实你不管是夏至你拜，跟你冬至你拜，其实就是你想到了就拜。
是
，You can give offerings to your ancestor， 就是你祈求他们的保佑。就除了祈求神明的保佑之外，你可以祈求你的 ancestors， 就是你的祖先来保佑你。所以也没有人说一定哪一天才能去行天宫嘛。对不对？我们民俗上也没有讲说 ，Nobody said, "Oh no, you shouldn't go on a Friday night." Right? People just walk there. People treat it like a park. 很多台湾的 temple 都有点像公园了，对不对？然后晚上也在那边走。那有时候你就觉得说 ，Why are people still at the temples this hour after work? 为什么 ？But it works. You know, people do go and pray. I mean, it's part of our culture. OK， 所以我们对祈祷这件事情，就是虽然有一些人比较严格上要执行那个时辰啦，我说实在的，其实就是，你想拜的你就拜。所以今天吃汤圆，就是说冬至吃汤圆呢，其实严格上来讲，你跟阳界的这个家人团聚，你也可以跟阴界的这个家人团聚，其实这样子也说得通嘛，对不对 ？Whichever way you look at it， OK。So I don't think it's personally my family doesn't consider it a ghost festival, but hey, you know, there's nothing wrong with praying to your ancestors. Okay, so the second point here, this is all right. This is something odd for me too. Second point here is married women cannot go to their mother's home. There's a custom that married women cannot go to their mother's home on 冬至 for fears of bringing misfortune to her parents-in-law. So this is a custom. 这是一个习俗哦，我们民俗的习俗。Married women, so the wife, cannot go to the wife's mother's home on 冬至. Okay, why? Because they are scared of bringing misfortune to the wife's parents-in-law, which is the family that she married into.
我没有听过
This is a first for me. 我也是没听过。
对啊，我妈没有这样跟我说过啊。
可是真的有一些我有听过，就是有一些 to me it's also ridiculous， 就是过年过节的时候，有些时候他们也说哦，就是不能 就是过年过节，就是初二以后才能回娘家、something like that。
不，应该讲说初一是不能回娘家，只有娘家要初二回。可是如果他有一个 bug， 就是如果你除夕可以先在娘家的话，那你就可以继续留到初二。
Oh, is that a thing？ 可以这样子解哦？
对啊，所以对，但是其实我觉得这个都是就是看谁说的算。
I don't know. I mean, that was what I was told for such a long time. 就是我妈都是这样讲。可是有时候你想一想，就是说有时候不是你的那个，就是那个娘家，你要怎么讲？就是说，比如说我外公外婆跟我爷爷奶奶都不在了。
对。
那去娘家算，如果我妈妈去我阿姨家，算去娘家吗？你知道 Yeah, you know, it gets really difficult, right? I mean, it's very technical.
对，
你就是很严格上来讲，可以这样子说，比如说去这个我阿姨他们家，就是好像去娘家。But really, but you know, 就是我对不对？外公外婆已经对不对啊？都先逝了，对不对？所以 you know, I don't know if it's a thing, but hey, you know, I think in Asian culture in general.There are these odd customs that just they don't want their daughters， 就是有一种很重的那种，就是抗拒说啊，那个女儿嫁出去就不用再回来的那种感觉。其实他在某种程度上好像是这样，就是他很害怕女儿会落跑回来，当逃犯这样子。对，就是被欺负当逃犯这样。对 ，but you know I hate to say this, but I have to bring this up。那我们就看到这几天的发生，就是对。女生可以不用再当逃犯了。对，我们的那个 ，Yeah， you know I mean you know gender equality is a thing now， 就是大家现在真的是公道自在人心，直接在网络上处理掉，就是这样，没有什么的。All right, so the next one to me is the oddest thing out of all the weird points tonight。今天晚上呢，就是这些冷知识，就这个让我有一点what？ So 冬至 is cold and cloudy, especially late at night when people's yang energy is the weakest and the yin energy is the most abundant. So if people stay up late on this night, they are prone to become weak and vulnerable to illness. So because tonight is a long night, you know, the night is long, so your yin is very strong.
所以那意思夏至熬夜就没关系。
夏至没有熬夜，因为那个晚上很短，是不是？不算嘛，是不是？那如果住北欧怎么办？
对啊，你住对啊，
那不是阴到一个不行，那他们早就弱掉了。
可是他们也有都是太阳的时候啊。
Yeah, only for like what?
Yep.
A month and a half? 一个半月啊，一年不到一个半月有全日照，全部都整年都阴阴的啊。
没有，可是他们全年都阴阴的，没有啊，
几乎全年都不太那个的啊。
你上半年的时候，它会有永日，也会有永夜，不是吗？
对，有啊。
对啊，
它那个就很，所以它中间的时间很短了。都有的时间非常
短。对，都有时间很短。对啊，
对。
那我的意思是说，永日的话就可以熬夜，然后永夜的话就不能熬夜。
Yeah, true. If you see it that way，
这个矛盾点太多了。
对，不是这样。我跟你讲，在那边对不对？其实在那边就会变成什么，你知道吗？永夜的时候就是加班费领比较多了。然后台湾老板的，
可是这样很公平啊，因为他一年365天都会轮到啊。对，就是会有永夜，也会有永昼的时候，所以对是 OK 的。永昼就没有下班嘛，就是天没黑不能下班。
一天是全日照的时候，那一天你就做到死，上班上到死这样子。对。然后呢，那要请假的时候都是请那种就是全日照的那一天。对，比较划算。
这个我们等一下可以晚一点可以问那个魏婷啊，他之前在做大夜班工作，他应该有经过蛮多次冬至，看看他那天身体有没有变比较差。
Oh yeah，
对啊
，could be a thing 啊，可能晚上都可以补啊，大夜班都要一直就是补充热量去盯住。
哦，
对不对
看他在冬至的时候是不是特别有感觉？
哦，对，就是冬至这个 Red Bull 这种东西，什么蛮牛 Monster 啊什么的 ，Combest 啊这种东西就要补一下。对 ，OK，so avoid staying up late， 就是不能熬夜。OK，so the next one. This is, I don't know. I mean, I can accept this. This is actually odd, but not so odd. It sort of makes sense. So the next thing that you shouldn't do, or that you possibly don't know about winter solstice is please don't be overly sexually active. So similarly, it is advised that married couples do not engage in too much sex on this day, as it could lead to a leakage of young energy and disease. All right. 所以因为跟阴气又有关系，所以你今天呢，如果你的阳气耗尽 ，Patty 是不是？就是这个算阳气耗尽吗？I really yeah。
我觉得他讲的是他的关键就是 too much 嘛，就是这 too much
OK too much
every day too much 你应该都是一样啊。
But Patty, like again, how much is too much? 是不是刚好？冬天是 I don't know. Like, would you? Is it a thing that people tend to be more sexually active during winter? 是比较冬天冷，你要取暖，然后会就是比较容易对。
可是现在家里都有暖气。
So it's weird, isn't it? It doesn't really make sense anymore. 所以如果我们用这个温度来讲的话，其实有暖气，你阴阳就 balance 啦。
对啊，
每天控制啊。
对
对嘛，哈。所以 I don't know. I mean, the seasonality and everything, and the qi in your body. Sometimes they talk about that. It's like, oh yeah, okay. 你知道去看中医的时候，那个每次他们都说啊，去看中医，去看中医。然后我说中医能跟你说什么？就是你的气有问题，你要补气。对啊，就是中医只会说这句话，他不会说你的气很好，然后你什么都不用吃。我没有听过中医这样子的。There's always something wrong with you, right? 就是西医至少说你头没有痛，然后你来这边，然后就是只是检查，看起来 OK， 这样没事，对，没有征兆什么的。可中医不管你怎么样把脉，不管你怎么样侦测，就是有问题。There's something wrong with you, always. All right. So I mean, being overly sexually active, I don't know. I mean, apparently in Asia we're not having enough sex. So there. 就是在亚洲，据说我们的那个就是那个中文要怎么讲啊？我们这个是不是比较文雅一点？是叫什么？行房的那个几率越来越低了，就这样。然后呢，日本已经没有人在行房，就是说people under 35, they don't know what sex is. So I'm like, when people read that, it's just so weird. 就对外国人来讲，其实就是像我们在国外。I don't know. I mean, when I was 13 years old, my friends in high school already, were very sexually active with the schoolgirls next door. 就13岁，他们就是你知道，我们校长还要去操场上去追着学生说不要在操场上那个。对。I mean, yeah. So to me, it's yeah. Okay. Anyways, so anyway, just keep warm. 对不对？就是如果要补阳气的话，就是先吃羊肉卤还是什么，然后再那个再抵抗这个阴气了哈。So moving on, the last idea of today is, and I think this is a thing, and I personally I actually like this. This is actually a thing. We talk about this. Do not eat odd numbers of tongan. Do not eat tangyuan in odd numbers. Okay? You shouldn't eat tangyuan in odd numbers. Eating tangyuan signifies reunions and longevity. The traditional red and white dumplings can also attract marriage and popularity. However, when eating tongan, they must be eaten in even numbers and not odd numbers to have their desired effect on good fortune. To have good fortune, if you want good fortune, so you should eat tongan in even numbers. So, Patty, let's talk about numbers first. 奇数、偶数这种吃法，这个有这种讲法，对不对？汤圆要吃，
我真的不是古代的。
even number， 好像我们这个水饺是不是也是要这样？
没有吧？有这回事吗？
因为我记得 somewhere along the line, my mom must have told me a story that I think something like you don't count your dumplings， 你就是不能数那个水饺，对不对？有那个故事嘛？过年的时候不能数水饺，你在煮水饺的时候不能数 ，for good fortune。然后好像什么这个拜拜好像也有一个奇数偶数的一个
哦，对啦，水果不能拜偶数。
So fruits for 拜拜 shouldn't be in even numbers， 那个就是要 odd numbers， 就是奇数嘛，是不是？
没错。
Okay, so for dumplings to go with even numbers, I think that sort of makes sense。就是双双对对嘛，因为你吃汤圆，像the article talks about the red and the white dumplings， you know 红白的那一种你在 wedding 的时候 ，wedding banquet 就会吃到嘛。对啊，那他们通常都会叫什么？
花好
月圆。对，花好月圆这样子，然后通常都第二道菜还是第三道菜嘛，就会有这个 dumpling 出来。And to me it's a dessert, so I don't know why it's served。You know, right in the beginning, but hey, whatever. 就是对我来说是很奇怪，就是甜点应该都最后嘛，可是那个汤圆都是甜的，然后就先 serve 这样。所以它这个花好月圆就是红色、白色，然后如果说红要配白，然后一定要双对对这样子。It sort of makes sense, I think. It's nice. It's romantic. It's okay. But I don't know if you would actually, you know, count it before you cook it. 你在煮的时候，你就会数，这样就是一定要那个这样。那如果你就想说，如果我在菜市场跟那个阿桑买那个红白汤圆，然后呢，我发现我煮出来的时候，发现说红色比较多，然后变成奇数了，那我可以退它吗？Okay, I'm being ridiculous here. I'm being impossible here. 这就是一个有时候你去太认真了，就是这样，对不对？你卖给我的就是奇数，那你是要害我，对不对？你卖给我的要卖偶数啊 ，in even numbers. They have to pair up. I have to match my white dumplings to my red dumplings. 不过我觉得这蛮 romantic 的。如果你煮的时候有去注意到这个事情 ，it's nice. It's nice. Oh, it's not bad. So here's the thing. There are a couple of things that we need to talk about, Petty. We talked about these odd things that we don't know about winter solstice, but we have to get back to the subject today. 其实呢，我们讲到冬至这件事情呢，honestly nobody really cares. 你看我们两个 conversation 就是反正它多阴多阳，其实对我们来说 it doesn't really matter. But what is the most important thing is the food. 对不对？我们讲到我们这个台湾美食啊，这个汤圆呢就是其中的一块嘛，对不对？
对。可
是汤圆呢，你看到这个 article 里面，它用汤圆 and not dumplings。Why？
因为汤布林大部分是有包东西，是这样吗
？Yeah, you're correct. So dumplings is whatever that has it has something that's wrapped inside it。所以呢，我们的 dumpling 呢。跟我们通行家族分享，就是说，其实以前在这几年尤其是过去的10年，我们有发现说，越来越因为我们的文化，台湾美食啊，台湾文化等等的，一直被发扬光大。所以呢，我们有一个问题，什么问题呢？粽子也叫 dumpling， 它也是包在里面。
对，只要有包的都算啊，
都包嘛。对，那包子也是以前也叫 dumpling， 对不对？
烧麦。
那水饺。水饺、烧麦都 dumpling， 那完蛋了，什么都叫 dumpling， 那你的店都是 dumpling store， 那你到底是水饺店还是烧麦店还是包子店？所以很混乱的，对不对？我们以前翻译就是统称嘛，就是this is a dumpling。所以呢，后来就有那种很奇怪的翻译，水饺就叫 water dumpling。
我没有听过，
真的，你去那个基隆夜市，你就看到 water dumpling，and I'm like what the hell？就是都是用水，这些都要用水煮过，多数的嘛。
对啊
，so it's kind of odd，OK。然后呢，你如果说前面呢用我们的这个外国人的逻辑命名的逻辑呢，比如说 pork dumplings，
包猪肉的，
包猪肉的，那水饺也包猪肉，那包子也包猪肉，那到底又是什么东西？对不对？好，比如说 shrimp dumplings 是包虾的，那到底它是烧麦还是它是馄饨？因为馄饨也是 rice dumpling， 对不对？So it's gotten confusing。所以呢，过去10年你就会发现 ，So what do we call？ 我们现在讲包子就是包子，我们讲粽子就是粽子，然后呢，我们讲水饺就是 dumpling，好。然后呢 ，bonus， 我们讲 bonus， 等一下来猜。我们现在讲到 dumpling 了，对不对？
对。
那煎饺是什么东西？也叫 dumpling 吗？锅贴的那一种。锅贴，好，这个等一下我再帮大家解谜。Please remind me, Petty。想一下，你看这些哦，我们这个，你看水饺这个形式，它是。煮在水里面，它是用煮的嘛？
那就是。
可是它开始煎的时候呢
，oil dumpling，
油的。呀，你看它，我们换一种方式煮，它就是另外一种料理了。
对啊，
它不能再叫 dumpling 了。所以呢，以前的包子叫 steamed buns 或 pork buns。那为什么叫 buns 呢？就是所有的餐包哦。西式餐点的餐包都叫 buns， 圆圆的餐包，所以 pork buns 比较 make sense， 因为它就是圆圆的猪肉餐包。可是呢，我们这几年呢就把它证明了，就是包子 ，OK。那粽子呢，之前是叫 sticky rice dumpling，sticky rice 就是糯米的 dumpling。那问题是我们现在明天冬至吃的也是糯米 dumpling 啊。Sticky rice， 它是一种，它不见得 100% sticky rice，it's possibly rice dumplings as well， 对不对？所以我们的汤圆呢，其实它也是用米做的，它不见得全部是糯米，可是里面有可能有糯米成分等等的。So it will get confusing， 我们开始要证明它了哈。所以希望慢慢我们在发扬我们的文化的时候呢，慢慢让他们学。就是让西方世界知道说我们 local 怎么命名的，就好像我们现在看泰国菜的菜名，其实它就是或韩国菜的菜名，我们都叫它原来的名字。就好像我们叫 sushi 就叫 sushi，sashimi 就叫 sashimi， 我们不会叫生鱼片 raw fish， 不会这样子。sashimi 日本料理店的 raw fish 就是 sashimi， 就这样，你就是要把它学起来。对，然后呢？那个what's it？ 泰国的那个肉串呢 ，Petty， 那个 satay 嘛，对不对？对，它是 pork satay 嘛，对不对？它是 chicken satay 嘛，它是这样子嘛。那所以 satay 到底是什么 ？Who cares？ 它就是串起来的一个东西 ，right？ I mean, but you have to learn it the local way。所以呢，我们在做这个宣传的时候呢，就是以前我们都尽量的西化。就让外国人看得懂。那现在呢，我们是希望让外国人呢，让西方的人呢，越来越懂我们的 culture。所以呢，我们的波霸奶茶现在就叫 boba， 之前叫什么 pearl， 对不对？我们讲珍珠，对不对 ？pearl。然后呢，其实这个外国人呢，在这个粉圆这个东西啊，其实它就是西米露的那个西贡米嘛，它有叫 sago。然后呢，另外一种的名字是叫 starch balls，OK。然后呢，在日本哦，他们真的就是叫 tapioca balls， 它是地瓜粉的球。所以在日本呢，不是叫 boba， 日本叫 tapioca。对， 所以他们很奇怪，他们就用英文的方式去解释那个 boba 了。可是呢，我们在美国是 boba boba。那还有一阵子我们在台湾叫 bubble tea， 对不对？就是叫 bubbles。So that's 所以好像每10年都会有个新的名词啦。那现在最新的在国外叫的就是 boba boba 这样子。对，就是我们把它证明到这个程度了。对 ，OK。So 汤圆 in general, I would call it rice dumplings, but sure, if your friends can accept 汤圆 it's easier. 如果你的朋友可以接受what is 汤圆？汤圆 is just rice dumplings or sticky rice dumplings. If they can accept it and remember it, that's great. That's it. 就是这样子讲，没有差。Okay. So now here's the thing. On winter solstice, do we have our 汤圆 sweet or do we have it savory? 我们是吃咸的还是吃甜的？
都有。
Sweet or savory？ 应该是怎么吃呢 ？Because I'm very confused。
这是关乎你是闽南人、客家人还是外省人？
是啊，因为我妈妈是客家人，
对，客家人吃咸汤圆，
所以我们就是like I mean we don't really eat savory rice dumplings on winter solstice。我们冬至不会吃就是咸汤圆，我妈还是最煮甜的。But that's because we were kids. When we were kids, we like sweet things. We just like dessert, period. But if we have a choice in dumplings, we would actually select savory dumplings, meat dumplings. 我们如果有选择的话，我们通常都会吃有肉的。我们家对肉的 dumpling 觉得就是比较那个。
老师，那我问你，就我们那天在拍片，其实就对这件事情也很 confused， 就是我知道的肉的汤圆是包在里面的，可是我那天吃到客家的汤圆，肉是在外面。
怎么可能？
它是煮肉汤圆，而不是我们吃到那种桂冠那种把肉包进去的咸汤圆。
没有因为我妈妈他们客家人I don't know if it's a regional thing， 这可能有区域客家区域不同的，
对，好像是。
因为我妈妈是中立的客家人，所以他们的确中立杨梅那边的确是就是一个大的汤圆里面包肉，就是桂冠的那一种，可是它的口味跟那个风味是不一样的。
对，没错，
对，他们的口味跟风味是跟桂冠的那个不一样，对。So I mean， 你那天煮的那个是倒过来是不是？
就是它是就是我们吃这个红白汤圆，可是我们的汤是肉汤，就是有肉的汤。
Yeah， 对 ，My mom does that too, but that's because she can't get hold of any meat dumplings。就是因为她买不到那个肉的汤圆，所以我们在台北的这个红白汤圆拿来充当，然后可是它那个汤头呢也是就是煮肉汤圆的那个。对，那是因为没有肉汤圆啊。买不到啊，
买得到，那不是很好买。
对，我妈那个超不好买的啊。有一次前几年我们也迷上，就是我一个阿姨住杨梅，and she lives very close to this dumpling store。这 dumpling store 就是小小破破旧旧的这样子。结果有一天呢，我们就是好像大概也是冬至这种 Christmas， 然后去找我阿姨，然后我阿姨就煮这个，然后我们就惊为天人说，这哪里买？我们就买了几个冷冻的回来吃，这样哇超开心的。然后之后呢，我阿姨就有陆续几年都帮我们宅配这个东西来，然后她就觉得对她来说是很无聊的东西。Like she would never eat it， right？ 她觉得这个常见很无聊，然后我们觉得是宝贝，这样就是很少见，因为我们都只有红白啊，我们没有肉的，要跑到就是杨梅不知道哪里才有，对，杨梅的菜市场才买得到 ，Yeah。So I mean we had a few years of that， 所以我觉得那个汤头客家的那个汤头就是固定那个汤头，只是。You put in whatever you can get hold of。你买得到红白，你就弄红白。对，你买得到桂冠，你就下桂冠。就变这样了。 可是说实在，真的桂冠然后下那个客家汤真的不好吃。
哦、
No, it doesn't work. That's terrible. That's terrible. We've tried it. 对，因为在国外我们就只有桂冠的那个肉汤圆，然后我妈每次煮出来就是你知道吗？那个都很失败，就是大家把汤喝一喝，那个东西丢，那个汤圆丢在那里。
哦，
对 ，it doesn't work. I don't know why. Yeah. So I mean, for us kids, my mom would, cater to us. 她就会容忍我们，然后煮甜的。Yeah. 那我们甜的是吃什么那个汤呢？
甜的就一般糖水。
Yeah.
对啊。
What kind of 糖水 ？What kind of sugar?
Some people will use the brown sugar.
Brown sugar.
Yeah.
所以呢，你知道我们这个 patty 就是有懂煮饭就知道是 brown sugar。那很多人都会黑糖就叫 black sugar， 其实没有办法叫 black sugar， it's brown sugar。Yeah, it's brown or it's fine sugar。所以我们的金糖，白色的金糖，也不能讲 white sugar，it doesn't make sense。所以呢，金糖就是比较白的那个叫金糖，就是 fine sugar。Okay, and then you get brown sugar. Okay, and then you get something very special。还有那种超黑的咖啡色的那种配例，对不对？那个做甜点师傅常用的那种东西，sugar cane sugar， 甘蔗糖的那个糖。
哦，那个叫二砂。
二砂哦，
就是二砂糖的那个砂糖，我们会叫二砂，或是台语叫恰刷，
就很黑的那种，对不对？它是 sugar cane sugar，
但它也没有到，它其实没有黑糖黑耶，但它就是比较棕色的糖。对
，sugar cane sugar 有一种这种的。可是我们国外很少，就是 brown sugar 比较多 ，sugar cane sugar 就还好。对
哦
，All right, so that's also, but again, 糖水我们这个 sweet soup 这个部分好像光加糖好像不对，对不对？ We still need something, the whole yin yang thing. If it's cold, it's winter, and it's.the yin energy is heavy， 阴气很重的时候呢，要补气，对不对？所以我们会加 ginger。There we go. So you add ginger to your sweet soup.
Yep.
We add ginger to your sweet soup. So most of the soup for 豆花, for dumplings, for any of these desserts, it's generally ginger sweet soup. Yeah. Brown sugar, ginger with hot water.
不过我想要教大家，我现在都怎么吃，就是我都加御茶园。
等一下，御茶园？
对啊，
御茶园不是什么无糖的？
对啊，因为现在那个桂冠那种，就不管你是花生或芝麻，那都很甜啊。事实上，
true。
对，那你如果又加糖水的话，你就整个晚上热量超标，所以后来我都加御茶园。
But do you heat your tea up?
Yep.So
you make the tea hot first. Okay. Interesting.
对啊，这样很好吃诶，其实就是你不会那么甜，
这样很大哦，
这样很大，真的很大。
OK，
对，
所以我们刚刚讲到桂冠啊，对不对？我们给，当然他没有 sponsor 我们啊，就希望如果桂冠有听到的话，来 sponsor 一下这个桂冠的 signature flavors， 它的经典的口味是哪两个？What are the two signature flavors? 我们来考一下大家 signature flavors。这个有没有童年就知道了，童年有没有认真在吃汤圆？等一下我们来考。所以我们已经有2题了，佩蒂对不对？刚刚要问说锅贴对不对？不是 dumpling 了，是什么？然后我相信有很多人就已经作弊了，去网络上 Google 了。或者手机打开什么的那没关系，等一下就我们再来讲。然后还有桂冠的2个 flavor， 英文怎么讲 ？Which are the 2 signature flavors for 桂冠 rice dumplings? We'll talk about that. 好那再来呢？感谢大家，我们前面的分享呢，来帮大家热场子了哈。然后再来呢，from here on out, it's open mic night， 我们来大家 ，so we'll open the floor， 我们来邀请大家来 volunteer 来一起聊一聊。今天晚上你吃什么 snack？ 然后呢，你们冬至你们家都在做些什么？还有，如果呢你今天要跟外国朋友聊冬至的时候，你会聊什么？或你怎么形容冬至给他知道 ？Okay, so I'm just quickly going to throw invites around. Good evening, you guys. I see Jay, Evelyn, CY, Chan, Cora, Ashley, Guanlong May, and waiting. Yeah, I'm just going to throw invites around if you're available. If you're not, feel free to open up your snack and we can snack together. 我们就把点心等一下打开来一起吃哈。So I'm quickly going to just invite our 15 minutes family. Okay, Ashley, CY. Here we go, and Yang Shan here. Good evening, May. How are you doing tonight?
Hi, good evening. I'm good.
Nice. So let's start off, May, by please tell us what snack do you have on hand at the moment?
I
What are you
have
snacking on?
bellies and some snake from Hong Kong called the bear cookie.
I know that. I know. Okay. So I just suddenly forgot the name, but it'll come back to me now. There's a name. My Hong Kong friend told me before. Yes. So let's start with Bailey's. Okay. Is that a regular drink that you drink?
Sometimes.
Okay. So what do you like about Bailey's?
You mean what do I add in or?
What do you like most about Bailey's? Is it because it's sweet? Is it because of that toffee flavor it's got?
I mean the barley wine.
Yeah, Bailey's, right?
Yes.
The wine that says Bailey's, yes. What do you like the most about it?
Because I like something with creamy and I like the taste of milk.
Yes.
So I think that's why I like Bailey's.
Very nice. 所以呢，Patty 这个酒的部分呢，Patty 就知道。不过 Bailey's 呢，就是我们讲的 liqueur, right? Is that it? It's a liqueur. It's not hard liquor. It's not whiskey. It's not beer. It's not any of that. It's more like it's used a lot in cocktails. 它是 liqueur. 它是什么我们有时候会讲奶酒，对不对？
对。它其实会比较就分类在利口酒 liquor， 就是老师应该讲的 liquor。Yeah,
liqueur。它其实我们通常会就是把它分类为 liqueur 啦哈。所以就是巧克力会混的那种酒，你知道有些吃巧克力的时候混的那种酒，那些都是 liqueur。You know, these coffee liqueurs, toffee liqueurs, and you know, if you do try, I mean, something other than Bailey's is super popular. But if you can get your hands on Kahlua, I think you might like it.
Yeah, it's another brand, right? I tried that once, but I still like Bailey's most.
Okay, great. Glad to hear that you've tried Kahlua. 就是 Kahlua 就是我们南非的大象酒，就是很多时候我们会买回来送朋友的。Yeah, it's also a liqueur that's quite popular. But again, you gotta mix it right in a cocktail. So the cookie with a bear that you're talking about, May, it's from Jenny's Bakery.
Yeah, Jenny's cookie?
Yeah, Jenny's Bakery. Bakery, yeah. So if you like Jenny's Bakery, I've got another cookie store for you. If you like these, what we call butter cookies, these are British butter cookies. 大家可能不知道，就是说英式的饼干跟美式的饼干不一样。Okay.
What's the difference?
Okay, so here's the thing. In America, they call it cookies. 然后通常都是甜的。In UK, from the Brits, they call them biscuits. 所以像这种小熊饼干偏咸的，然后放很多奶油的这种，都叫 biscuits. They're not cookies. They're not really cookies. Yeah, they are biscuits。那 biscuits 呢，这种呢，英国人吃的 biscuit 都会偏咸，它里面会带咸。Yeah, a lot of butter, a lot of salt, not so much sugar, to be honest。所以呢，英国人的吃这种的 cook biscuits， 比如说你如果看到它的 packaging 上面写 biscuits, biscuit, that means it's probably a British type of cookie, and it's probably salty somewhere. 它如果是 chocolate biscuits， 它就是巧克力味，然后咸咸的。Okay. So if you like Jenny Bakery, these kind of butter cookies that we call them, or butter biscuits, there's if you Google the store name, I think it's called Cookie 998 or 988， 就是 Cookie 998还是988，在中山区那边有一个这个，然后他做就是跟 Jenny's Bakery 这个很像，然后风味也不错。And they use New Zealand churned butter。我有特别去看它的 butter， 它的 butter 还可以买。Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a very special kind of butter. I kind of like it. It's not that expensive. But yeah, Jenny's Bakery, they started all this. 就是以前买不到这种英式的饼干的，就只能买 Jenny's Bakery。现在上一次去吃那个 Cookie 998, it's pretty good. So it's Bailey's and biscuits for May tonight. Yeah. And so May, moving on to the next question. So how do you usually celebrate 冬至 with your family? Not with Bailey's and Jenny's Bakery cookies, I hope.
Usually we will have 汤圆, and I like the sesame flavor and red bean flavor most.
Red bean and sesame. Fantastic stuff. Yes. So, you've answered part of the question I threw out earlier. 桂冠呢两个 signature flavor， 其中一个 flavor 就是 sesame。
Sesame and peanut.
Sesame and peanut. There you go. Yes. Good job there, May. Yes. 所以 May 就表现出，对这个吃汤圆吃都有什么 flavor 都有吃过了哈。所以 sesame 呢就是我们讲芝麻啦，芝麻口味。好 ，sesame。然后芝麻街呢 ，Patty。这个小时候我们看芝麻街也是看得很凶，对不对？对啊，其实那个都是中文版的芝麻街，不是英文的，没有人在听英文的。所以它是什么 street？Sesame Street。对，所以那时候以前小时候在学 Sesame 这个芝麻街，然后就觉得那个 Sesame Street， 然后为什么 Sesame Street？ 为什么是这样？然后后面才知道说，哦 ，it's a type of food, so it's called sesame。对，不是 sesame， 有没有？如果我们在切那个音节的时候，你如果不知道说它是一个特殊字的时候，你就是 sesame，sesame street。No, it's Sesame Street. Oh, Sesame. Right. Okay. So, yeah, May said they celebrated with the sweet dumplings as well. And anything else that you guys celebrate at home for 冬至? Do you guys stay up all night, play poker, or just have dumplings? Just have tongyuan at home?
Actually, we just have tongyuan after dinner, and that's it.
Nice.
But usually that day, some of our relatives were coming back to celebrate this.
So they would visit your family as well.
Grandma.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. And do they still do that? Are you going to do that tomorrow?
I think tomorrow.
Very nice. Fantastic stuff. Yeah.
So it's still a big day for the grandparents, I think.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For them. I mean, for us young kids, I mean, I don't know. I mean, if we still want tongyuan in our lives, not sure. I mean, I wouldn't want to stick to just one day eating tongyuan. If I really like tongyuan, I would eat it all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
I would Uber eat it all the time. 我就去就是 Uber Eat 东区粉圆这样。Patty 是不是明天东区粉圆可以用 Uber Eat 的？
东区粉圆应该是不一样吧？
东区粉圆也有汤圆啊。
哦，真的哦，
有吧？
我不知道哎。
有吧 ？They suppose shops like that usually have 汤圆 of some sort. I hope they do. I mean, then I can cheat. 我就随便我就吃东区粉圆的汤圆了，可能有啦。之前我有一年有去吃 Ice Monster 的汤圆。I don't know if they still sell it, but they did have 汤圆。
老师，那你有吃过那个潮州的烧冷冰吗
？What is that? 这在哪里吃啊？你有听过这个？
屏东的有一个区，那个
屏东的
潮州，对，
哦，
他们有一个就是有汤圆的冰，然后
汤圆冰，
对，汤圆冰，它就是我们吃的这个 sesame 或是平拿汤圆，然后它会放在那个刨冰的上面，所以汤圆是热的，可是冰是冰的，所以叫做修淋冰，就是烧冷冰。
Oh, so it's like fire and ice.
Yep.
Cool. 可以啦，这在家里面就可以干啦。
是这样说，
这个在家里面也可以啊，
对
不对？你就买东区粉圆嘛，然后自己煮那个桂冠汤圆，然后热热的放上去结束。
事实上是这样子。
Exactly, right? You can do it any way you want. Very nice. So May, there we go. Another cool idea to do tomorrow.
Okay, I'll try.
Yeah, you can tell grandparents like we're gonna try something new, right?
I think my grandparents will go crazy. What's that?
No, I think maybe they'll have a blast because I don't know. I mean, it got a little. I mean, it was cold yesterday, and I guess it'll get warmer tomorrow. I mean, if it's kind of warm, you can still do this.
Okay, I'll try.
Yeah, you can give them a crazy idea. Let's see. Tomorrow is slightly colder. Maximum temperature 21 degrees. 明天最高只有21度啦 so okay.
Well,
it's not gonna be. We'll see. I mean, that's a thing. You can tell grandparents. Try something different. Yes. So, I mean, after we talked about 冬至 tonight, or what winter solstice is, what is the easiest way you would describe a day like tomorrow to your foreign friends? How would you describe it to your foreign friends?
I think it's a day about the family get together, and actually, 汤圆 is not the point.
What do you mean 汤圆 is not the point? It's like Moon Festival, barbecue is the point.
Right? Oh, okay.
Moon Festival
that way is the point. But actually, the most important thing about 冬至 is, I think, people gather together.
Yes. It's about bringing people together, like Christmas, right?
Yes.
It's almost like Christmas, but except we don't have turkeys and roasted turkeys and such. We have dumplings. We have 汤圆.
Agree.
Okay. But still, I mean, on a festive day like this, on a festival like this, I don't know. I mean, the point is 汤圆. Right? I mean, the whole point is 汤圆. 然后那个汤圆要很好吃. Right, it's like Moon Festival， 就像中秋节，然后大家在问的不是说你过节要去哪里，而是你有没有 barbecue. That's what people ask nowadays. That's how it is. It's not a. We love food so much. Food is a major part of our culture now. 就是吃这件事才是我们的 center. It's a central theme of our lives now. Yeah, it's crazy. So I hope some of these guys. Yeah, I hope one of these guys, like what's his name? Andre Chang. Sorry, Andre Zhang. 那个江正成那个弱的那个。I hope he does something cool to 汤圆 and then like it takes off, it goes viral. 我们就是锅巴奶茶 go viral 以后，我们就可以汤圆 go viral. I would like to see that. Like and then the whole world is like, yeah, we love, 汤圆, we love, Taiwanese 汤圆. That'll be cool. We just take them all, just take it over. It'll be very, very cool. So yes, I agree, May. So May says, winter solstice or 冬至 is about bringing people together, or it's about a family gathering. Okay, so we say family gathering or friends gathering. And it's about that. And also on 冬至 okay, during the family gathering on 冬至, we would celebrate it by having 汤圆 together. We will celebrate the day. We'll celebrate New Year's. We'll celebrate Christmas by eating together. We'll celebrate 冬至 by eating dumplings or by eating 汤圆. All right. So that's how May would describe it to her foreign friends. But Petty, how would you describe 冬至 to your foreign friends?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how would you describe 冬至 to your foreign friends? It's a day where you eat dumplings. It's dumpling day.
No, it's normal day.
It's not even a day. It's a work day.
Yeah, it's a work day.
It's a work day. Don't celebrate it.
Yeah. Maybe I will say it's a Taiwanese tradition day. We will eat some tradition fruit, 汤圆. Yeah.
For sure.
In this day.
Yes. On this day, we will have some traditional food, which is 汤圆.
Yep.
It's a traditional day or traditional festival.
Yep.
We can use the word festival as well. 就是它是一个节庆, right? 它是一个节日.
But it's not a holiday.
It's not a holiday, no.
Yeah.
No, but same thing with Petty with 7月的我们那个鬼月嘛，对不对? So we say Ghost Festival, but it's also not a real public holiday.
Yep.
You don't get off, right? It's got nothing to do whether you work or not. It's just a day.
Yep.
就跟就是什么行宪纪念日啊什么 it's just oh yeah okay 对国父诞生的什么的
对
it's yeah it's his birthday but we don't care anymore. Yeah, we just don't celebrate it that way. It's not a public holiday. 它不是公定假日，对不对？所以它不是一个 public holiday. Yeah. So, talking about the flavors, if you haven't caught on, 刚刚之前呢有问了一个问题，就是桂冠的 flavor, signature flavor 是什么？就是经典的口味是什么？就是 peanut and sesame, peanut and sesame, peanut 汤圆 and sesame 汤圆 right? Am I making you hungry yet, Petty? May, are you craving for some 汤圆 already? 今天晚上讲汤圆这么多次 and dumplings. Are you guys craving yet?
No.
I'm sure snacking. Like I'm ready to open up my snack. Okay. So May's got Bailey's and Jenny's Bakery, right? Which
yes.
Is, okay. You can't really make a sound with that except with the Jenny's Bakery tin. 就是只有那个铁盒会有一个声音，对不对? But I want you guys to listen to this. So this is my snack for tonight.
That's one.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Nice. Okay. So I want you guys to listen to this. I'm going to, really entice you guys. See if I can attract you guys with this. I'm going to put it very close to my mic. Do you hear? What do you think this is? Petty, 你听起来这个是什么东西? This is my snack for tonight.
听不出来啊，这是什么？
这个
A cracker?
Almost. Think childhood. 因为我们讲汤圆嘛，那一定是 And here's the spoon. I'm wrapping the spoon. So I got my plastic.
Pudding.
Ah, bingo.
Yeah.
Hey, good job. Yes.
竟然听得出来。
我也觉得我好厉害。
There you go. Good job. 我找一个能够有声音的，然后呢，我刚刚还准备了一个，就是可是它没有吸管，所以我没有办法吸出那个声音给大家听。因为我去 Seven， 然后 Seven 说没有吸管了，然后我在想说，对吼，就是已经很久一阵子没吸管了，所以我也很久没吃这个了。 So I wanted something so you guys can hear， 就是有一个声音可以让你们听看看哦，就是布丁有没有？就是开这个布丁的盖子的这个声音。
Yes.
Yeah. So if you think childhood, right？ 我们讲到汤圆就会想到小时候啊吃那个甜汤圆，因为平时不会吃嘛，对不对？所以呢，我就想说 ，OK，yeah, I will bring some of my childhood memories and childhood snacks that we used to love. And yes, 就是统一布丁啦。Yeah, nothing beats 统一布丁。Yes, actually a lot of colorants and artificial stuff, but whatever， 就都是人工的，这里面一点鸡蛋都没有。Right， 这个所以只能说吃味道而已，怀旧。Yes, so that's my snack for tonight, and then on the side, I'm drinking coffee as usual. I mean, I cannot not drink coffee at this hour. 所以还是要弄一杯咖啡才会好好的睡得着。Fantastic stuff. 那我刚刚想弄的那个声音呢，就是吸养乐多的声音。就是你要把养乐多那一瓶吸完的声音。
最后那几口。
The last bit, yes. I wanted to do that, but I'm sorry. To save the polar bears, we don't use any straws anymore. We don't get straws. 然后我去问 Seven 的人，我说 Do you have any straws？ 有没有吸管？他就说我们现在没有吸管了。Yeah, we're gonna save the polar bears and the turtles. 对，所以就没有吸管了。就没办法弄那个声音，不然那个声音就是那个。然后呢，本来还想说可以表演一下以前怎么喝那个养乐多。培里，你以前小时候怎么喝养乐多的？一瓶一瓶喝，
把它拿去那个冷冻库冰起来喝。
边冰淇淋，
化冰沙，对不对？
对。
Frozen Yakult. That's something I would do, but my mom would get very upset. 你知道为什么拿去冻，我妈妈就抓狂了？
因为爆炸。
Exactly, it explodes. 所以里面黏 TT 的，然后我妈就抓狂了。She'll never let me do that. 对 ，because it explodes. All right. So, but Petty, this is the thing that I used to do. 就是我们因为国外没有得喝这个东西，然后小时候就是被妈妈再推去那个菜市场的时候，when we were naughty and we can't go along with her, she will just buy us a Yakult and we can drink and we can eat and then we leave her alone for a few seconds, right? 所以呢，那个就是去菜市场的时候都会喝这个养乐多。其实当年到底是真的假的养乐多我也搞不懂了，因为现在有分嘛，对不对？什么多养乐多 ，I don't know, I mean so many brands. OK， 那到底是不是真的养乐多谁知道？反正就是甜甜就对了。所以呢，我们就是移民了以后，有一年有回来，然后呢，我们就my brother and I we missed 统一布丁 and Yakult so much， 我就买一坨，我们去那时候去家乐福还是 Welcome 顶好，然后呢就买回去我们亲戚家，然后他就看到说，哇，你们小朋友怎么都吃这个？我说今天晚上就是要吃这个吃到爽这样。然后呢，我就是你知道它不是一排一排的那个吗？养乐多对不对？然后就是抓着那一排，然后先戳第一罐，就都不用开，就是先戳第一罐，然后吸完第一罐，然后再戳下一个，然后一次喝5瓶这样子。我跟我弟就这样，就像口风琴 ，like it's like a harmonica. Like, we just finished. That's what we did. 然后and then my aunt's uncle they were like amazed. 他就想说你们是真的都没有吃过，还是发生什么事情？就是这个很甜欸 ，Can you guys handle it？ 我们就是非洲没有东西吃，所以那一年回来了，就是被我奶奶讲，就是看的好像我们很饿，有没有？然后呢，就我妈还被我奶奶讲说，就是那个小朋友要给他们多吃一点，看起来很饿，小朋友看起来没有东西吃。Yeah. Anyway，
我想请问，养乐多这个字，Yakult是日文吗？因为听起来
that's the company, it's the brand. It's like Oreo. It's the product, and it's not the brand, but it's the product name. It's like Oreo. So Yakult is the company name and the product name.
So it's from Japan or not?
From Japan. It's from Japan. And from what I know, Yakult, the guy behind Yakult, it's a very interesting story, but I'm not sure if I remember the whole story the right way. But it was a guy in the food industry who wanted to help people with digestion. Yeah. 他为什么我们养乐多这是我之前 read up 的，就是这个养乐多的这个发明家，他其实是就是他发现小朋友会有肠胃吸收不好的问题，可是呢，因为你知道吃那种保健品，小朋友就不会爱，所以他就想说变成一种学校里面可以接受的那种饮料，所以他就红了，就变成这样。然后所以养乐多它很 special， 就是为什么它的 distribution method， 它的 business model 有点不一样。他们有一点早期在卖的时候，在日本的时候是那种羊奶的那种 subscription based， 就是说你固定你固定这个付一个钱，然后他就会每天帮你送这样子。所以呢，有时候我们看到是不是养乐多有一个那个骑脚踏车的那个人 ，that's part of their business model， 他就是那个人去到处去送货，然后你跟他讲说，哦，我就是我跟你订。然后他每天都会帮你送，那他就是这样去发展他的 franchise， 他就是让那种小额创业的那种概念，你就骑着脚踏车，然后就是所有养乐多旗下的什么yogurt 啊，这个养乐多啦、多多啦这些东西，全部都可以拿去买，对，所以当时是这样子 ，yes， and this is what I read up earlier， yeah, because I drink it so much, so I might as well just。learn a little bit about what happened back in the day. 所以他很久了，他就是处理小朋友的那个就是 digestion。所以他们后面我们延伸到说会配吃完饭后要吃这个东西的那个概念也是这样来的。它其实不是饮品，它是帮助你消化的东西。
我小时候曾经被我妈勒令减肥，然后抓去给医生看。医生一开始就说，那就是饭前喝养乐多2瓶。
哇哦！
但我现在想起来，我觉得很荒谬。
Right? 他是付钱给那个医生吧？
我现在想起来很荒谬，因为养乐多明明就是一个糖分超高的东西啊。
Exactly. 所以你看养乐多的那个魔爪已经伸到医生去了，有没有？连医生都帮他背书说 ，You can drink this. Yeah, you can drink a lot of this. It's good for you.
太荒谬了。
对啊，那跟那个饭前吃哈根达斯有什么两样？It's the same.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly. 所以你看，其实要考很多这种东西，就是，Yeah. It's interesting how these things work out. Yeah, and obviously a lot of companies, they have very, very interesting startup stories. 他们的创始人都有很多很有趣的那个故事哦，所以 Yakult 也是一个很有趣的那个。可是国外呢，没有 Yakult 这个东西，你去国外就只有 yogurt, and that's the first thing we learned about shopping and living in the West. 就是国外吃我们。台湾吃 yogurt 为什么风气没有起来？可是国外就有 yogurt， 所以我们小时候去就没有什么养乐多啊什么这种东西。可是呢，我们就会看人家买 yogurt， 我们也来吃看看，然后最后就哇上瘾了，就可以接受这种东西了，就觉得这个好好吃要不然我爸妈其实对这种东西也不太爱的。对，都到那边没东西吃，然后试看看，就觉得fine. I mean, if everybody can accept this, we can do that too. 所以就是 yogurt 里面，而且国外的 yogurt 很多水果，然后台湾的 yogurt 里面呢就是没有东西，
多糖
，That's so boring. I don't know why. 然后放那个什么 jelly. Oh my gosh. I don't know. It drives me nuts. 我们都有，可是 but here's the counter argument. 台湾的 fresh fruit 很多， 我们有很多的新鲜水果的管道可以吃，可是呢，在国外呢，新鲜水果其实就是一个奢侈品。It's very expensive and it's bland and they are limited varieties。不像台湾，你可能去一个这个，我每次去菜市场都好像在上生物学的课程。You know, you go to these fruit markets and you're like, well, what is this? I've never seen this. And but that's not the same overseas. 就是国外不是这样，那个 supermarket 里面的就是那几种，它不会有什么特殊的了，而且他们爱吃的东西也就是那几种，不像我们那个种类非常非常多。Yeah. Oh, that could be it. 我这边呢有一个纸飞机哈，来声明有讲，就是他说可能那时候医生说妹要先就是饭前要吃养乐多的，是说因为喝养乐多先把肚子灌饱了，所以呢米饭的量就会降低。
我长大之后我也觉得唯一只有这个论点可以说服得了我。
But here's the problem in terms of calories. 如果我们今天只看纯卡路里的话，其实那一瓶的养乐多那个卡路里可能就比你饭强啊。你要吃几碗饭才有那样子的卡路里？So I don't know. I mean, that's an interesting argument, but I don't think that was, I think the more rational argument would be, or the explanation would be that somehow Yakult got the doctors involved. They brainwashed the doctors. Yeah. 真的就像很多的像普拿疼这件事情，普拿疼也是去洗脑那个家庭医生。到一个程度，就是反正你止痛药就是吃普拿疼，就这样。然后呢，有别牌的就不是普拿疼，它就不会止痛。可是呢，他把大众的那种形象已经做到说，就是你想到止痛，只会想到普拿疼。你甚至于其他的止痛药，你都直接叫普拿疼，你不会叫别的了。所以这个就是很吊诡的地方。And there are a lot of people who has done studies on this. 我前几天有看一个 YouTuber. I mean, this, just sidetrack a little bit. 我们就扯了一下，扯远一点哈。我前几天有看到一个 YouTuber， 他做一个 blind taste test， 他就是盲测哦 ，Pepsi Cola and Coca-Cola 哪一个比较好喝？他就找了他的几个朋友来盲测，结果呢，每一个人哦。喝的第一口都说那个好喝的是 Pepsi Cola， 不是 Coca-Cola。结果呢，他们把那个 blindfold 拿下来的时候，他跟他朋友讲说：“你刚刚选的是 Pepsi， 然后那请你再喝一次。”他们那些朋友知道了哪一杯是 Pepsi， 哪一杯是可乐了以后，他们就再去试喝，都觉得可乐好喝 ，Coca-Cola 好喝。
有点被洗脑的感觉啊。
Exactly. So that was a very interesting social experiment. 就是当你知道了以后呢，你的下意识你无法控制你自己，会觉得说 Coca-Cola is the better tasting cola。可是，在 blind taste test 的时候呢，在盲测的时候呢 ，Pepsi 会是最好喝的。然后他5个朋友测试，然后就是5个朋友都是这样。Yeah.So Yakult the same. I mean, if you're big enough, if you do enough marketing, yeah. I mean, 就是大到说，你看台湾，就是我们有很多奇奇怪怪的牌子，菜市场的牌子都会模仿养乐多，那个瓶子要长得一样什么的，然后你就觉得那个叫养乐多，其实它上面的那个名字都不是养乐多嘛，然后它那个味道成分可能都不是养乐多，可是我们也是叫它养乐多。That's because they're very big now. Yeah. 所以当我知道统一布丁里面没有鸡蛋的时候 ，Yeah, I was disappointed. 没有哭啦 ，But I was disappointed. 就是鸡蛋布丁没有鸡蛋哦，好，那跟蚵仔煎里面没有蚵仔的意思是一样的。I felt
蚵仔煎有蚵仔啦，不然太可怕了。
Yeah, but I mean, you have to find it now. 就是像现在你去菜市场，比如说你去夜市，然后你去买，然后蚵仔煎里面，然后你就找你的蚵仔，然后你就会觉得说 ，Oh my God, why are there so few oysters in there?
OK，
对不对？就越来越少，你就是哇，怎么都是菜啊？然后到底你在那边翻，到底我的 oyster 在哪里？这样子会有这种倾向，越来越少了哈。对，因为 because it's gotten expensive， 就只能用这样子来安慰自己说，统一鸡蛋布丁，以前有鸡蛋是因为现在物价上涨，所以里面不放鸡蛋了。Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yes. Hey, Eating, how are you doing tonight? Right. So tonight, our 3 questions tonight. What are you snacking? How do you celebrate with your Dongzi with your family? And how would you describe Dongzi to your foreign friends? And we just shared a little bit of our snacks. And I'm having, May's having Bailey's and Jenny's Bakery biscuits. And I am having Uni President Tony Pudding and Yakult on the side. But I mean, I don't have straws. So yeah, but we'll see. Yes. And I'm just going to quickly invite Swimming and Eating, and let's see if Ashley has got time for us. And Jay, I don't know. I mean, it's a gathering for us, isn't it? Good evening, Eating.
Hi, John.
Hey,
Patty.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah. So, Eating, what are you snacking tonight? Let's get down to the snacks. 我们今天15 minutes fam 的团聚 our gathering. So what are you snacking?
Oh, I'm eating sweet fungus.
Sweet fungus.
Right? Fungus.
Really?
More.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, true. It's fungus. Here's the funny thing, right? Here's the funny thing, Eating. You're 100% correct. But fungus to the Western people is not something they eat. Right? Because fungus sounds like something that grows on your feet. Like,
Yes.
It's like mold. It's more like mold. So yeah, I mean, there's a name for it. I can't remember what it is. There's a special name. White. There's a white one and there's a black one, right?
White one.
Yeah, the white one is for sweet soup and the black one is for like other savory soups.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. But it is fungus. I mean, essentially it's fungus. It just doesn't sound good to the Western people.
Okay.
But I guess that's like very straightforward way of explaining it. So you're having sweet fungus soup tonight.
Yes.
Is that something you have regularly?
No. Not often.
Why did you decide to have sweet fungus soup tonight?
My mom bought it last week, so I decided.
So it's really fungus, right? Because it's gotten old, it's molded.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Yes.
So I'm trying to finish it because I don't think it can keep it too long.
Yeah. I mean, it's edible fungus, and then until you leave it so long that it's not edible anymore. 就是本来可以吃的木耳，然后到最后真的就是变成发霉的霉汁。对，like it's something else, right? It'll turn into a different organism. Yes. So sweet fungus soup, yeah.
Yes.
So what's in your sweet fungus soup tonight? Can you describe it a little?
红枣, I forgot how to name it.
It's okay, but I mean, here's the thing, Eating.
Yes.
Like I'm putting you on a spot, right? So, please explain this. But if you have no time to think about it or Google, how would you describe this particular thing, right? I mean, try your best to describe it. It doesn't have to be accurate, but I mean, that's what you do sometimes. When your friend says, hey, Eating, what is this? You're like, oh, you can try to explain it the longer way.
It's sweet and it like some crunchy and
it's more like a fruit, right?
Yes, like fruit.
It's a fruit. It's a red fruit.
Yes, red fruit.
Very nice.
Yes, and very sweet.
Uh-huh.
And I think smells good.
It smells good. Okay.
Yes.
So possibly before cooking it in the white fungus soup, it's possibly dried.
Yes,
right?
it's dried.
It's dried. There we go. So you can say it's a dried fruit that we put in white fungus soup.
Ah.
You see? So that is enough information for your friends to understand what it exactly is. But 我们讲到这时候，就是因为我们对那个枣子的枣，我们没有概念，我们不知道它是什么。So it's actually a very easy word. It's called dates.
Dates.
Dates. D-A-T-E-S. Dates.
Dates.
就是枣子呢，就是 dates.
And should I call it dried dates?
Dried dates.
Dried
dates 有很多种，因为枣有很多大大小小的，然后我们都是干的中药的嘛。So it's more Chinese herbal dates for us. But I mean, just to keep it simple, I mean, you can call it red dates or dried dates. Yeah.
Okay. Red dates, dry dates. Okay.
Yeah, dried dates.
Dry dates.
So these are dates that you put in. But I mean, if you don't know the word dates, I mean, it's also okay to say, oh, this is a dried fruit that we put in the white fungus soup.
Okay.
Keep it simple. Yeah.
Okay.
You can keep it simple. So what else is in your white fungus soup?
Let me check. Longan. Google it. Yeah.
Yes, also a fruit.
Also a fruit.
Also a fruit, and also very rare in the West.
Yes.
It's not a fruit that they like to eat in the West. Yes, it's an Asian thing.
Yes, yeah. Very Asian.
So we got longan fruit, we got longan honey, we got longan flowers, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Longan tea, I believe.
Longan tea. Yes.
Tea from the branches or something. I mean, I heard about that. I mean, I haven't tried, but it's a fruit tree. It's a type of fruit. Okay. Yes.
Yeah. Only these three things.
Very nice. Yeah. So the sweet soup, how did your mom make the sweet soup? With sugar or with
brown sugars and water?
With brown sugar, right?
Yes.
So it's a brown sugar soup that you have.
Yes.
Yes. Or a lot of times soups like this, these sweet soups, that our moms cook, 我们妈妈都会煮这种功夫的这种 dessert, 对不对？
Yes.
他们就不会用 fine sugar, and maybe they won't use brown sugar and ginger either. 就是吃我的时候可能就不会放 ginger, 对不对？
对。
它的功效比较不一样。So, most likely it's not fine sugar, it's actually rock sugar or crystallized sugar.
Yes, crystallized.
Yeah, crystallized. 其实外国人讲都是 crystallized, 就是结晶体的糖。那其实应该是叫 rock sugar 比较简单。Yeah, 就是冰糖。
冰糖。
对。然后如果你说是 ice sugar 的话，人家会觉得你 you're doing meth, you're doing ice, 就是冰毒的那种，那又不一样。So no, yeah.
Okay, they will get misunderstanding.
That'll get you into trouble. Like,
yeah.
对我妈妈说这个提神，这提什么神？然后就加一点，add some ice into it. Yes, ice meth. That's something different. Yes, cool eating. Great stuff. So why don't you finish your snack? I'm going to talk to Jay for a little bit, and we'll come back and we will see how we describe 冬至 to our friends.
Okay. Sure.
Good evening, Jay.
Hello.
Hi, Jay. Are you there?
Yes.
Hi, Jay. How are you doing tonight?
It's fine.
Good.
But I'm busy.
You're busy at the moment? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yes.
Okay.
No.
What are you busy with?
I just I'm leaving Taiwan, Taipei, and I'm a high school teacher and counselor. Yeah,
Oh.
but I'm very
busy. Are you busy marking the papers now for your students?
Because my students have some problem.
Oh,
but
so
I
you're
cannot
helping them out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Cool. Well, glad to have you on board, Jay.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that you have to work. What time is it? It's already 10:30, and you still have to.
No. I just thinking, not working.
Oh, okay, even better.
Yes.
Even better. Okay, so I hope you have a relaxing evening there, Jay. I hope you're not
Yes.
too stressed about it. Take it easy there. Yes, and
Okay.
by the way, Jay, Petty and I, we're also based in Taipei. So
Wow.
yes. We're based in Taipei.
Wow,
Yeah.
it's great.
Yes.
And for today topic, I just want to watch others eat tomorrow. I'm afraid I'll get fatter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I mean, you might not know this. Just as a matter of fact, when I first came back to Taiwan, 我从南非回来的时候，我57公斤，然后现在就是多了快30几公斤。
Wow.
Yeah, I mean that's what Taiwanese food does to you, right? I mean, it only gets better. You only get fatter. There's no way you can go on a diet here.
Yes, because yes, but because I recently took a photo of my ID and I feel fatter.
No,
So
then it's the camera's problem. It's the cameraman's
problem. Thank you.
Yes. You tell the cameraman, don't buy Canon, don't buy Nikon cameras, buy Sony. Your camera sucks. Buy better camera. Yes. I want my money back.
Wow.
You took lousy ID photos. 但他们不懂嘛，对不对？所以这个I mean, I don't know. I think it was a thing a while back. 就是之前有人跟我讲说什么，以前我们都讲 ID photos，然后现在有人说什么韩式什么什么履历照还是什么的。I don't know, Petty. Do you know about this? 现在市面上好像照那个
什么韩国证件照，
对，然后他们那个意思，后面人家跟我讲说这是 Photoshop， 他们会帮你 Photoshop 到好，
可以这么说啊。
对，然后他们 like what? Why is there a difference? 对不对
？Cleaning method of taking pictures.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. 所以我知道最近就是有人跟我讲说，他去照韩式的 ID photo，and I'm like, what's the difference? 他就说韩式的就表示会 Photoshop. And I'm like,
Actually, I tried that once.
Really? And is it any good? Is it any good? 有用吗？
I'll definitely look for it.
Yeah,
Very good.
Yes, there we go. If you're going to pay for an ID photo, go Korean. Just go Korean. Even if it's Taiwanese, right? 这个其实是台湾本土的，它也要叫韩式，对不对？
Yes.
所以我觉得 naming 是很重要的，就是你讲韩式，像我们这种男生就不懂韩式为什么，韩式的 ID 跟台湾的 ID 有什么不一样，对不对？
其实就是修图修的比较多一点。
应该是说，就是他们都会帮你修成原来的你，对，而不是你现在看到的你，对你原来的你这样子。The
对，就
original
是
you.
为您挂上美丽的 filter。
Yeah, we can do that. So Jay, like I said, it's the cameraman's fault. It's his camera's problem. 对不对？他买的相机太便宜了，他买的不够贵。
Yes, great idea.
Yeah, so tell him, ask for your money back. You deserve it. Yes, ask for your hard-earned money back.
Yes, but tomorrow at the school where I work, I should eat red bean soup with my students for lunch.
Very nice. Are they going to serve that for you for school lunch?
Yes.
Do they do that? Very nice.
Yeah.
Fantastic stuff. Yes. That's great. So, again, school lunches, I mean, that's a different topic on its own. We didn't grow up with having school lunches in the West. 我们中午1点半就回家了，所以不用在学校吃，没有什么营养午餐。So I didn't grow up with all the school lunches. Not like in the US and Taiwan. We didn't. 我们都回家吃自己。So it was, for my mom, it was a terrible, school years for her because she would have to just drive us around all day. 就我妈妈送小孩跟载小孩的频率是非常非常高的，那几乎就是当 Uber。对。
Wow.
So, for us, it was a very different thing. We didn't really have school lunches. But I mean, when I stayed in the hostels, though, I did get school lunch. But that was in the hostels. 就住校的时候有 school lunch. And you know, my brother would, I mean, talking about school lunches, I mean, it's very different to what Taiwan school lunches are like. 所以呢，就还蛮可怜的。然后住校的时候还有一个 story 就是，我弟爸吃，他就不吃。然后他们是what's it? It's a side dish. It's basically carrot slices that's not even cooked. It's like a salad, cold salad, made from carrots. 所以呢，这个 carrot 我弟就不吃，然后他在那边，他就是坐着。然后呢，学校管的比较严，所以就不让他离开食堂。然后所以我弟做到从午饭的时间做到下午4点钟，他就跟我们的那个 matron 他去对峙，弄很久。对，然后 matron 来叫我，就是帮忙一下，这样。对，结果我帮忙把它吃掉，然后这件事才结束。Yeah, carrots. You know.
In fact, school lunch is very difficult to eat.
It's not nice to eat, to be honest. I mean, but hostel food, you know, it's 就是我们那时候住校的食物是没有像现在，比如说有政府规定，那个就是住校 you know, whatever they give you, you eat. That's it. But I mean, I thrived on it. I mean, I was okay with it, but my brother, he hated it. Yeah, my brother hated it. 就住校那几年，我弟就是越来越瘦，然后就我是越来越那种，就是像那种就是那种放山鸡的那种感觉。
Me too.
Yeah, but I mean that was hostel life. Some people can handle it, some people can't. But I mean, school lunch is a big thing for the kids now. Yeah.
Yes, but school lunch is cheap.
You mean to the school or like
to the school? It's cheap.
It's
cheaper.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you're cooking for more people, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, in terms of the menu, do you rotate the menu?
No, just
The same menu the whole semester.
Same menu. Yes.
Same menu. Monday. So every Monday you get this, and every
Yes,
Tuesday
yes.
you get this. Oh,
Yes.
so
It's
which day, which lunch do you look forward to?
Wednesday and Friday.
Why Wednesday?
My
and Friday?
student tell me. Yeah.
Really?
It's great.
Really? So what?
Maybe
dish?
pasta and soup. And
So
French
Wednesday, Friday is
fries.
pasta days.
Yes, and French fries.
Pasta and French fries. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
For them, it's
And I will
like,
get fatter.
Okay, carbs. Just a lot of starch and carbs. Okay, a lot of calories. That's kind of cool. Yes. Glad to have you on board, Jay. I mean, if you're not snacking on anything, it's great. But yes, tomorrow, please have a great day tomorrow. Great winter solstice, great Dongzi. And do you personally, you and your family, do you celebrate Dongzi at all?
No, celebrate Christmas.
Oh, you guys celebrate Christmas. That's very nice.
Yes. And happy New Year.
And New Year. Yes. So how do you celebrate your Christmas? With your friends and family or just family?
Family, we will go to church. Yes.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, because
Very, very nice.
we are all Christian.
Yes. Very
Christian,
important
yes.
day for Christians.
Yeah.
Well, technically, even for non-Christians, it's a big day, right?
Yes.
It's a day that your girlfriend or your wife expects something romantic. Yes.
Yeah.
You cannot forget about him or her.
Yeah. And you need to prepare some big gift to her. Expensive.
Well, you know, I mean, yeah, it depends. You know, if you're smart enough, you can get away with reasonable priced gifts.
Or you can go see the pretty Christmas tree in
for sure.
a church. It's free.
Yes. Zhongshan Station, I believe they have these lighting setups, Christmas lighting, and also in Xinyi District, I believe near Bella Vita and 101, they do have some decorations available that you can go and take pictures of. I mean, there are many places in Taipei can do that. And then if you live in New Taipei City, of course, you can go to the new, Taipei Christmas City city, Christmas city, right? I mean, a lot of people have been there. I don't want to go there. I just don't like the crowds. I'm
It's
too old
okay
for that. Yes, I've done that
but
before.
Zhongshan Station, I just went to that church.
Oh, really?
Zhongshan Station. Yeah,
very
yes.
Nice. I think it's Zhongshan and Shuanglian. There's a walkway between the two stations, and they have all very, very lovely lighting fixtures up. All the Christmas lights.
No, it's Zhongshan Guozhong Station.
Oh, Zhongshan. Oh, that's the brown line.
Near Taipei, Taipei 小巨蛋.
Yeah, that's the brown line, isn't it? 那个
Yeah,
是
yeah,
文湖线嘛，对不对？
brown and green line.
Brown and green, yes.
Yes.
Brown and green, fantastic stuff. That I'm not familiar with that area. I seldom go there myself personally, but I'm sure there are a lot of fantastic places in Taipei that you can go and take pictures of. Lots of Christmas trees available. Yes.
Yes.
Fantastic stuff. So, you know, apart from celebrating, do you eat dumplings at all? So when do you get to eat dumplings if you don't celebrate Dongzhi? So your family stays away from dumplings? From Tongan?
No. We just eat a little bit.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we all afraid get fatter.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure. Yes, it's a thing. But again, Jay, in you know, all honesty, compared to people in the West, you know, you guys are a size S. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know, in Taiwan, it's like, oh no, I can't eat. I'm too fat. But you're wearing a size S. Like, come on, what's wrong with you? You know, people don't eat in Taiwan. People think they eat a lot, but they don't really eat. You know, but if you see the ladies overseas, gosh, they eat, right? They eat a lot of meat, you know? So yeah, they're a lot bigger ladies.
Yes. When I eat more and more, I'll exercise every night.
Very good. What exercise
To balance. Running.
You do?
Running or yoga.
Oh, very nice.
Yes.
Both very good exercises. You know what exercise I do? I eat. That's my exercise. Yes. I exercise my mouth. Yes. I open and close it.
So funny.
I open and close my mouth. Yes. Right. So, thanks, Jay. Let's go back to, because it's just you and eating now. How would you guys describe Dongzhi to any foreign friends or any people who's not very familiar with our customs, with our tradition? How would you, you know, describe it to your foreign friends? What is Dongzhi exactly? Eating, are you there?
Yes.
Yeah. I got your little brain thinking, didn't I?
I think I will say it was the coldest day in lunar calendar. Our lunar calendar, yes. Good. So we will, family will gather to eat some sweet rice dumpling, and which will, I don't know whether it wish good luck or no, just family reunion.
Okay.
Yes.
Alrighty, not a problem. Yes. So I mean, you mentioned a few other keywords here. You mentioned lunar calendar, right?
Yes, lunar calendar.
It's the longest night, or it's the coldest day on the lunar calendar, which both make sense because it's called winter solstice. And in Taiwan, we use the lunar calendar idea. And in the West, there's no such thing as lunar calendar. No such thing. But when we talk about lunar calendar, we're talking about the Chinese lunar calendar. So they will get that. They understand that. Okay. And of course, it's a day for family gathering, which you rightly put there. It's fantastic. Very nice explanation. Good way. You see, everybody's got their own way of explaining this. And sometimes it's a mix. right? You hear how other people describe it. You can also add your own flavor to it.
Yes.
And Jay, how would you describe 冬至 to your foreign friends, or to your students even, if they ask about 冬至?
I think just go together and go peace. Is that
Go
correct?
peace?
Yes. Or
What
just,
do you mean by go
in
peace?
fact,
Like PEACE? Like
yes.
peace out?
Yes. I don't know, but I'm thinking it's a difficult question for me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's in the school curriculum, but I mean, I'm sure somewhere along the line we have to explain to kids exactly what 冬至 is. Maybe even if we don't celebrate it. So I think in short, from science, maybe they learned it from science, not so much from other studies, but in science, winter solstice is the day that got the longest night. It's the longest night in winter. Yeah, winter solstice. And that's how we explain it scientifically. But 冬至 is a festival for us, for
Yes, I just
in
forget
Asian
it.
or Chinese people. Yeah, 冬至 is
Yes.
so winter solstice to foreigners, to Westerners, they would understand winter solstice.
Winter solstice.
Yes, except they don't celebrate winter solstice. They have a day, they know today is winter solstice, but they won't celebrate it. They've got nothing to celebrate. It's not a thing. Yeah, it's not on their calendars to celebrate that day. But they will know, today is winter solstice.
Yes, I found it so sorry to this
No,
festival.
don't worry. Yeah. No,
Okay.
it's fine. Great stuff, Jay. So, wow, today we went a little bit over time. Glad to have May Eating and Jay with us tonight, and of course, Petty. Yes, tonight we are talking about what's your snack, and we all had snacks and drinks, and then we all, the 15 Minutes fam, all gathered today for winter solstice. And tomorrow, from Petty and I, we wish you a great winter solstice. We wish you a great 冬至, and on the weekend, we wish you a great Christmas if you're celebrating Christmas like Jay. And next week, Monday, just to give you guys the heads up, next Monday, we are going to be here at the same time, and we're going to be talking about celebrating possibly. Next week, we're going to celebrate the end of the year. As we mentioned earlier, it's the last 2 sessions of 2021. Can you imagine? Time flies when you're having fun. The whole year just almost went by, right? It's the last 2 weeks of the year. And, when I say that, I scare myself because I have a lot of work lined up to finish before the end of the year. So I'm also a little stressed at a moment. And I think so's Petty. Tomorrow we do have a lot of work lined up for us. Yes, but nonetheless, we're glad to have you guys on board with us tonight and glad to see you guys. It's the 15 Minutes fam gathering. And soon we will be announcing. 我们非常快呢会最近正在敲定一些活动啦齁。那之后呢，可能在我们这个明年的过新年的时候呢，会过新年前会有一个15 minutes 的我们会去做一个直播活动，所以到时候呢有敲定把这些活动内容呢有敲定了，再欢迎大家来跟我们参与这样子。好，那今天晚上我们就到这里。大人的系列，冬至大人的吃喝，还有我们在传统上不能做的事情。So you guys, I've shared a little bit of what not to do on winter solstice, and also the snacks that we talked about tonight. I wish you guys a happy winter solstice tomorrow. 明天大家冬至快乐喽！那好好的跟家人一起聚这样子，那我们的通勤家族就先聚了哈。好 ，and that's it from me and Petty tonight. Thank you very much. And we will catch you next week. See you guys. 非常谢谢大家的参与，那我们下个礼拜再见喽。
Thank you, John. Thank you, Paddy.
Thank you. See
Cheers,
you.
you guys. Cheers, May. Eating, Jay. You guys have a great evening. Cheers, you guys. So see you next week.